Hey guys, trust you're doing great out there. I know that men looking at this chat, a lot of you will be skeptical about taking this shot I took at 9:45 New York local time here, and I was aiming for these lows resting below here. I'm sure a whole lot of you will be skeptical about this, and the reason is simple. I know what you're thinking. Price just took out outside liquidity, and we have relative equal highs here. So what really makes sense is at 9:30 New York local time, as price is coming for this outside liquidity, you should take your attention to the buy side liquidity resting above here. And that is reasonable. Yes, that's the concept. Today is Wednesday 19th of August 2026. Yeah, I just had to put the date here because I know some persons will be watching this video maybe a year from now. Yeah. The first thing you need to do before you can pick a move like this, or before you can ignore buy side liquidities like this, and it's not like you are ignoring it entirely. Even if price had gone up into this buy side liquidity, I think I would have preferred it more. Yeah, it would have carried the footprint more, or it would have shown the footprint of the algorithm more. But the idea was simple. From 12 a.m., that's the opening price at 12 a.m. New York local time, I try to look at price and understand what it's doing up until 9:30 New York local time. So I want to get the narrative of price. And for today, price has been moving to the upside, taking out buy side liquidity. That communicates to me that price is already in a premium array. And in a premium array, I'll only be looking to short. So price was already above the 12 a.m. opening price. It has been engaging buy side liquidities. So I was just looking to take shots for the rest of the session. That's from 9:30 New York local time to around 11 a.m. New York local time. I was looking at taking a shot, and that was why I was not interested in taking this long into this buy side liquidity. Just that simple explanation there filters out this buy side liquidity. Of course, I was looking at a couple of things which I might not be able to talk about in this video, but if you want to learn how I trade, the things I look out for before I engage in positions like this, you might like to subscribe to the channel, and I'll be giving out videos from time to time, at least once in a week. I'll be here with a video. All right, let's go to the reason why I was confident to seeing this trade coming into this sell side liquidity resting at around 9:48 New York local time. This low here, this is the 9:48 low I guess, and the 8 a.m. low right here. So that's the relative equal lows there. So that was my draw on liquidity for the day. The reason I entered at this level was simple. So I want you to take your attention to this fair value gap up here. Price open at 9:30 New York local time, traded down, taking out the sell side liquidity. Yes, that's okay. So my attention was drawn to this fair value gap, trading into it, filling it completely like this, and reversing from it to the downside like this, make this area a balanced price range. And I wouldn't like price to go above this high. And if you zoom in a little, the 932 and 933 candle, the up close candle like this a bearish order block. So closing below the opening price of the 931. Okay, you should is 31 and 32, right? Because it's the 930 candle. So closing below the 931 candle, below the opening price of the 931 candle like this, that makes this a valid entry for me. So as price is trading back into it, I'm taking my shot from here at the opening price here. Although I was a little bit off by some few points here, you can see that, but it's a nice move to the downside. So I'm going to play the execution real fast. It's a quick one. All right. At this point, I was considering this week here. It's a discount week. So I marked it out. Price shouldn't go above it. We have this fair value gap here. Yeah, I'm marking my PD array. I think I'll pause it a little and draw your attention to something on the left side right here. So whenever you are in a move like this, you take your attention to the left. All the PD arrays that you know, the fair value gap, the order block, the breaker block, You want to see those PDR arrays fail. Yeah. Um, for example, a bullish order block should take price higher. And if you're in a sell like this, a bullish order block just like this should act as the opposite of what it should do normally. So you want to see price straight through it. You don't want to see price respecting those levels. Just like this fair value gap, I'm marking it and I'm expecting it to be an inversion fair value gap. So I marked it out and you can see inversion fair value gap, price traded back into it nicely. So at this point, I took my attention to this relative equal lows right here. We have this low here and this low here. Below it, we have a bullish fair value gap. So these the relative equal lows. There's a level of sell side liquidity resting below the lows here. So I was looking at taking a partial at that low, but I think I was distracted a bit. So instead of hitting the partial, I entered another position right here. So for that reason, I just had to close everything. When I make mistakes like that, I think the response to it is just close out on everything. There's a way it helps me. There's a way um it gives me a balanced psychology. I don't really know how to explain that currently, but when I make mistakes like that, I just close out on everything and let price do its thing. I was looking for some sell side liquidities, but with that mistake, I closed out everything right here. Of course, it was a profitable trade, so I was still looking at these inversion levels to hold. So you see the way price traded above it, and then the body started closing, painting below the inversion fair value gaps. That's beautiful, and that's what I expect it to do. So that gives me more confidence that the sell side liquidity drought is likely to be met. Like this impulse to the downside. And here we are. The sell side liquidity was made here. Yeah, it's a beautiful execution. It's a win. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.